Hi. So this week, I'm suggesting that we get together within organisations and ask a collective why. Why are we being demanded to return to the office, either a number of days a week or specific days of the week? It makes absolutely no sense. You're telling me that, I'm seeing that. And I'm suggesting that we take action and ask why, in the hope that common sense will prevail. And what's happened is that we ended up with the pandemic with a hybrid working model that was an either or, home or the office, for those who are able to work remotely. But that's not the model anymore, because there are many, many, many places that people can work out of. Remembering that work is not where we go, it's what we do. And we had the greatest successful experiment, unplanned experiment, ever undertaken. We proved that people can work remotely and be productive. And what's happened is that people want that flexibility and they want the autonomy, and that's the true model of a distributed working model, flexibility and autonomy. But we seem to have this realization by people in organizations that, oh my God, the pandemic is sort of over. We now need them all back in the office, because they think it's easier to go back to the way it was before. Because it is a challenge to put in a good working distributed model, and you have to ask questions about what are our desired business outcomes, and does this model allow us to deliver on those outcomes? There's lots of questions that need to be asked. What are we going to do with the real estate? What does it mean from a OH&S perspective? What does this mean for HR? Do we have to consider salaries for those people who work, salary changes for people working remotely and those commuting to offices? A myriad of questions. But all because it's hard doesn't mean it shouldn't be done. And if you don't do it, people will walk. So what's happened then is like, well, we have this ideal working model for the future or the work today. We know we probably won't be able to go back to the way it was because people won't like that. So let's find some middle ground. Let's say, okay, you don't have to come back into the office 5 days a week, but how about 2? Or you don't have to come back into the office Monday and Friday, but how about a Wednesday and a Thursday? So by saying you can come back into the office 2 days a week, you must be in the office 2 days a week, but you have the choice. Then you're giving employees autonomy to choose the days, but the flexibility's gone because you're mandating they're there 2 days a week. If you say employees can work anywhere, but only at the manager's discretion, so you have to ask permission, then you have the flexibility, but no autonomy. So high autonomy and high flexibility means that employees can work where they want, when they want, and how they want. Individuals and teams decide what makes sense. Ask why.